Alright guys, welcome to another video where I am officially pushing myself to the next level. For all of you that have been following the channel, you guys know my struggle over the past 8 years dealing with my spinal cord injury that left me partially paralyzed in my whole entire body. It's been a very crazy journey to say the least. I used to be a professional BMX rider that used to be able to do whatever trick I wanted to. I invented tricks. I was able to travel the world enjoying my bike, but now things have changed ever since my accident. I cannot do the tricks that I used to, and just basic tricks are very hard for me. And with my body the way it is right now, it's very difficult to ride, but also it's very scary because if I do crash, my reaction time is terrible. I'm not able to step off the bike and be able to catch my fall or prepare to fall like I used to. So I have to be very careful with everything that I do. But that leads us here today, and we're doing something pretty crazy. As you can see behind me, that is the takeoff of the box jump. That's a 5-foot takeoff right there. And a box jump used to be a basic ramp for me where I would do all my tricks. That's where I invented my front flip tail that was over a box jump. But all these years later, I can't clear a box jump. And it's a feeling that I miss every single day of my life. You know, it's like when you lose something like that, that's been such an amazing part of you, a piece of me is gone. And I've been wanting to try to get that back in the worst way, but I gotta be careful. I can't do anything crazy. I can't do anything dangerous because I have a lot of people that are depending on me, my wife, my family, and I don't want to put them through what happened to me back in 2016 ever again. So I'm here today to let you guys know that I'm going to attempt to clear a box jump for the first time in over 8 years since my accident. This is something that's been on my mind for a while. It's something that we've been actually working towards. And today I'm finally getting back on the bike and I'm going to send it. Now the thing is, I'm not riding a BMX bike like I used to because my body has such bad reaction that on a stiff BMX bike, if it jolts me down, I will fall with the bike. So I have my e-mountain bike that helps me so much. Having that electric part of the bike that gives me that extra speed and gives me that little extra confidence to get up and get speed for ramps is crucial. But having the dual suspension on there was a huge difference maker because when that bike lands, it absorbs everything and I'm able to, you know, use that instead of like getting thrown around on top of the bike. It's beautiful out today and everybody's here and we are going to send this one. I hope that you guys are all excited about this. So we're gonna get warmed up and then we're gonna get in position and we are going to send this. So wish me luck, here we go. Buddy? Yeah, should I bring it up? Yeah. Should I talk about it? Guys, I have 3 DJI microphones on right now. So I have this lavalier one that's connected to this camera. I have this one that's connected to this camera. And I have this one that's connected to that camera right there. Manny's like, dude, you look ridiculous. We're trying to get as good of stuff as we possibly can for this one. So let me explain what's going on. I mean, you guys know I'm jumping it, but I'm not going to be doing it the normal way. We started thinking about what's going to be the best way for me to do this. And we decided to open up that fence. Go ahead, take a peek over there. You can see we have that thing ready to go. Dan just came by in his recumbent, went full speed right into it. Boom, just like out of an action movie. It's believable too, because I said it was Dan, right? So, but yeah, we're going to see how this works. We did one test jump and it seemed to be pretty dang good. Like I was in a really good way to do this, but I really need to focus on being nice and straight and not getting loose so I don't crash. Right now, me and Will are gonna do a preview of what it's gonna look like for my run-in. So let's do this, Will. All right, here we go. This is gonna be my run-in. I'm just gonna show you guys what it's gonna look like. So you can see I'm sitting down. I'm gonna be doing that to get speed. And then I'm gonna straighten out. And that's how I'm planning on jumping that. It's not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy at all. We're gonna show you guys exactly how far this thing is. And wow, it's 10 feet exactly. So that's a proper size box jump right there. I'm pretty excited about this. And this is not perfect by any means. Like if you guys get lined up with where I'm jumping, you can see where the runway goes. Like it's not that good at all. I got that one ramp in the way. I got to go through that fence that's over there. If this ledge wasn't here, like my life would be so easy and I'd be chilling, but it's not the case. So we're going to try to do the best we can. And now we're at the point where we're finally going to start attempting this one. And yeah, we're going to have everybody filming this and hoping we can get this thing smooth. I just got to make sure I'm in control. No leaning, nothing weird. So as long as I can get good speed, get good setup, get a good pop, hopefully we'll be able to jump this thing. And if not, we're gonna see how far I can jump anyway. So we'll do some measuring and we'll figure that one out. But here we go, guys. Let's try to send this box jump.
Nice, Scott.
So this has been probably the third-ish time because my bike keeps on shutting off. You guys could probably see that screen right there. That's the electric. I can't ride without electric because I am handicapped. Whatever. Trying to make the best of this, not let it get to me. Like I'm like getting my adrenaline up and stuff. So getting like that dump and then just having everything come to a stop is really annoying. But yeah, so far so good though. Oh crap. Woo, all right, so I'm kicking sideways and that's not good at all. We definitely don't want to kick sideways. Good news is my bike didn't turn off that time. That's always a plus. So we're gonna keep on going. We'll just see how it feels. Bringing some speed, trying to find the good line through here. That wasn't good. So at that time I went over the ramp more. That didn't work. Here we go. That was pretty good. I heard Maddie gasp while I was in the air. So that's gotta be definitely a step in the right direction. So you guys aren't gonna hear anything else but me in this video, but I promise you, it's a very loud gasp. How far do we jump, Dan? Here we go, bringing some speed. So I felt controlled at least on that one. Did I go further, Dan? To be honest with you guys, we did like a practice run right when we opened the fence, and it gave me a ton of confidence where I was like, I'm gonna do this. So now that like, it's like giving me a little pushback, it's definitely frustrating. Oh, like I'm not like jumping and being like, this is the one yet. Like I'm like jumping, I'm like, am I gonna survive? Yeah, so I'm still pretty much at the halfway point, I would say. Pretty close to it, at least, the halfway point, maybe a little bit further. I'm at the point right now where I'm like, this isn't working. Not with that ledge where it is. That ledge is ruining everything. But I'm gonna try it again. See if I can get a little bit further. Bringing the speed, pedal, 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 and up. I feel like the speed is just not there anymore. So I've been battling this bike with the electronics coming off. It's been driving me absolutely nuts. But another thing that is from the factory that is pretty annoying right now is the fact that the bike like will not go over 20 mile per hour. So like around like 19 something, it just kills all power and dies out. So I need more speed to be able to clear this. 19's not enough. Like Maddie can do this at 19 because he can jump. I don't know how I'm gonna do this with going over the edge of the ramp and stuff. Like if this ledge wasn't here, like I think I could pull this off, but I just don't think it's even doable right now. And I don't wanna get hurt. It's the last thing I wanna do. So that's it. I'm going to bow out and we're gonna go do some other stuff. Now, hopefully one day, maybe this ledge will disappear and I can just go flying over it. But either way, maybe there's a way of me like unlocking the speed in this too. So I'll look into either of it. And yeah, that's it. Life goes on. We're good. I can't even tell you just how hard it is for me to walk away from a challenge that I cannot get done. But at this point in my life, it's just something that I'm learning to live with. The truth is, I'm just so lucky and so blessed to be able to have made it as far as I have in my recovery. So just to be able to be riding this bike is a blessing. And the fact that I'm almost clearing a box jump is really, really amazing. And I'm not going to take that for granted. So like I was just saying, life goes on. And I'm excited to push myself further and look for other challenges. And I know that all you guys understand. Either way, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.